Hey guys, it's Eric with the Miller Park Minute, where we're throwing strikes and getting likes, hitting dingers, and getting listeners. We're back again with another episode here. I would say you're only Daily Brewers podcast, but I haven't been daily lately. So we come at you. We're a fan-based podcast. We do what we do as often as we can. Some days we take breaks. Some days we take days off. It's summer. I work a lot. It is what it is. But we are on Apple, Spotify, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Google, Amazon, iHeartRadio, you name it. Wherever you get your podcast, we are there for the audio version. You can get the video version on YouTube, Rumble. We stream to Twitter and Twitch. So wherever you get your podcasts, we are there. You can support the channel down below if you want to be a member. You can join the membership on YouTube, or you can join the membership, I believe, on Spotify. I'm not really sure. I haven't looked at the podcast on Spotify. I don't watch it on Spotify, or listen on Spotify, I guess. You can use the code Miller Park Minute at SeatGeek. Save yourself $20 off your first purchase with SeatGeek. And we also have a Patreon, patreon.com/Miller Park Minute, if you want to support us over there. So that being said, let's talk first. I didn't talk yesterday, but let's talk about we won a series against the Pirates. So it goes without saying the Pirates have kind of fallen off a little bit. They're not as hot as they once were, but anybody can pick up steam at any point in this NL Central. So the thing about the Pirates game, in the Pirates series, really, they did do some scoring. I mean, 3 runs, 8 runs, and 8 runs. So they put up some runs. It's not that without lack of effort. The big thing, though, was Devin Williams was named to the 2023 MLB All-Star Game. Props for Devin Williams. I kind of been saying it all along. We thought maybe a long shot Contreras, and also Christian Yelich. Christian Yelich could be considered a snub at this point. But nonetheless, Devin Williams, 17 for 18 in saves. If you had today, he'd be 18 for 19 in saves. With a 1.52 ERA. I don't know if that's exactly correct on his ERA today. We'll look at that in just a moment. But yeah, Devin Williams, an All-Star, gets to join his old buddy Josh Hader in the All-Star game. We'll see if Josh plays. No, he's out in San Diego. Let's talk about today's game, the good, the bad, the downright ugly. Let's get into it before we get to the 4th of July match. Before we lit some fireworks today in Milwaukee. So the Cubs got out early. Tehran had kind of a nasty start. It was just kind of bad all the way around. But he recovered from it. So that's the good there. He recovered to go 6 innings. 6 innings pitched, 9 hits allowed, 6 runs, all 6 of which were earned, no homers, and he ended up, in the end, striking out 7. So, good outing for Tehran. Across the board, we once we got through that 3rd inning, we really started to get the hitting going. William Contreras went 2 for 5 with the strikeout. Christian Yelich went 3 for 4. Adames went 2 for 5. Ramel Tapia got on base with a walk. Winker. Okay, so we'll talk about this in just a second. Weimer and Caratini didn't do anything. Turang got on base with a walk, so he scored a run. But Winker was pinch hit for. Never got the bat in his hand, never got up to the plates. He pinch hit for Montecero, who had 1 hit on the day. Bases loaded situation. They played the chess match. Council brings in, and I'm going to butcher it, Jami, I believe Jemiah. I think it's Jemiah Jones, a player we literally signed today to get a pinch hit double to score 3 runs. Welcome to the crew. Just amazing stuff. That was in the 7th. And then the Brewers tacked 2 more on. Just good stuff. That was cool. So top performers, obviously, Jami Jones. 1 for 1, 2 RBIs. The 2-bagger with 3 RBIs. And then Christian Yelich, 3 for 4. A triple, a walk, an RBI, 3 runs scored, and a stolen base. The other Bukakis got his first relief appearance, first appearance as a Brewer. Gave up no runs, did have a walk. Joel Payamps came out, and same as usual, no runs. Devin Williams. Like I mentioned, the man is 18 for 19 in save opportunities now. Gave us a solid inning, struck out 1, did allow a hit, but 1.47 ERA. He is our all-star, guys. He is the man. So, it was a back and forth game with the Cubs. In the end, we beat them, though. F the Cubs. You know, it always feels good to make them fly the W, or the L. Sorry, we get to fly the W. The L memes, that whole 9. I love it. I love it. It's just good. It's just very good. So we got the Cubs for the next 4. So tomorrow we will see them. Another afternoon game. Of course, 4th of July. Well, it's later in the afternoon. Hendricks versus Miley. Hendricks tends to have our number from time to time, so this one might be a tough one. He's 3-3 on the year. Miley's 5-2 with 3.02 ERA. So that'll be exciting. I just enjoy Wade Miley. We have not talked about, we'll talk about it real quick, the leaders of the team. Christian Yelich, batting average 282. Bam. Runs 62, Christian Yelich. Homers, Willie Adames with 12. And Browdy with 12. Runs batted in, 41 with Christian Yelich. And stolen bases, Christian Yelich with 19. Wins, Corbin Burnes with 6. Devin Williams with 18 save. Earned run average, Corbin Burnes at a 4.0. Strikeouts 97 for Freddie. Freddie has just been hit by the long ball bug lately. And whip is Corbin Burnes with a 1.13 whip. Yeah, we stand in first place, still tied with our friends from Cincinnati. But we've got them coming up in a lot of games. So this is just where we need to make it. We need to win series against our Central Division foes and make headway in the division. Yeah, that's all I got, guys, tonight. We won't do power rankings. We'll do that next time. But I appreciate everyone who watches, subscribes. Happy 4th to you if you're listening to this on the 4th. I appreciate you. Go light some fireworks off and celebrate America. You guys have a great rest of your night. And as always, go Brewers.